Fucky, why would you go to default? There we go. Okay, that's better, right? That's better? That's better. Thank you, Wolf Slash. Ugh. Fucking I updated I updated Stream Elements OBS to the newest version, and I guess that changed the microphone from my XLR mic just to system default, which wasn't being picked up anywhere. Fucking stupid. But yeah. So so as I was saying last time on stream, see, also sometimes change my mic to PS4 controller tone. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, anytime I install a mic or a new like audio source and I don't want it, I immediately go into like the system and just straight up disable it, so it doesn't even show up. It's not even an option. But yeah, so as I was saying, last time we grinded a whole bunch, got to 100 million gold. Now this time we are going to be doing the 10,000 enemy achievement, which will get that one and the all achievement. So that's about it. Last time on stream we went for about 4 hours, I think just over, maybe 4.5. And now this time we are going to basically be doing floor 14 just over and over and over again. Because it is the one that just is going to be the fastest in terms of getting 5 enemy kills. I don't know if there are any 6 enemy ones that would make it faster, but this is what we're doing for the next while. Given that there isn't really a faster way for me to do things, unless I find a 6 enemy floor, I don't really see myself having to check my progress as I go through. I believe at the end of last stream, I did a quick calculation based on me being able to do 7 of these fights in a minute, and it was that it would take me, I think, just over an hour. It would take me either between 40 minutes or an hour and 20. I can't quite remember exactly off the top of my head. But that's if I do everything perfectly. So obviously as I'm talking, it might be a little bit more difficult to do that, but I will try to keep up the conversation, and I'm also hoping that Wolf/Fontano and anyone else in the chat can also help me with that endeavor, because this time I will not really have the leeway to pull out my phone every so often and do the "would you press the button." Now if someone on the stream wants to open up that website and then type the options in the chat, I would be more than happy to give my opinion on it. But yeah, I'm basically just gonna be flying by the seat of my cheeks here as I go through and try to keep the conversation going. A little bittersweet that this is going to be the final stream of this game. As I said, I have fond memories of it because it's one of the first games that I ever purchased on Steam. So it's one of the first JRPGs I ever completed on PC. Obviously, I've played JRPGs outside of PC ever since I was a wee tyke, TYKE, and yeah, it just has a special place in my heart. But knowing that I will never want to go back to it after this, it's just like, okay, yeah, it's a little bit sad. But also, the game isn't like that good. It's good enough. It's probably the best compile heart game, which I don't know if that says a lot or it says nothing at all. That's honestly probably the weirdest part about that statement. But outside of that, in terms of life things, today at work, apparently staff floor 1 has 6. Now that, see, I looked at that as well. Check to see, because you're probably on what, Game Facts, right? That one is probably Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force, if you're looking at it, because the DLC floor 1 on this one is, I think, only 2 enemies. But the Advent Dark Force DLC floor 1 has, I think, 6 enemies. This is just Fairy Fencer F, which is why at the end of the last stream I had to just try to go through all the floors and find the ones that were most efficient, without having, because also, like, I don't have all the swords pulled out right now. It is just the ones that I thought would be beneficial to the money grind that I pulled. Thankfully, that way I wouldn't have the situation that I had at the end of ADF, where I just had like a whole shit ton of swords and filtering through them was kind of annoying. It was cool seeing them just all stabbed into the ground. Fuck. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Fine. Nope. We figured that out. I wish there was just a refight option, but it doesn't really matter. Or once again, I kind of wish there was a way to turn off spells in the options. Just be like, hey, make it so I can't even select anything other than Maelstrom. But that's beside the point there. Bringing it back to outside of the game, I did install the new version of Stream Elements OBS, where it's now out of beta to be able to multi-stream. So I wanted to try multi-streaming today, but for whatever reason, I'm having issues connecting or seemingly connecting my YouTube to the thing, so I can do both at the same time. Is that the biggest deal? Not really, but I figured, you know, wouldn't hurt, right? Although I do know that I think it's Twitch's TOS that it's like you can't have a condensed chat on screen. Like, so I couldn't have like a chat that has both Twitch and YouTube on it. I don't think YouTube has that same issue or that same thing, or at the very least I'm saying that based off of the idea that there are a lot of videos on YouTube that are just Twitch things, and those Twitch things have chats in them. Is where my brain goes. You mentioned that I probably could leave a sub. I mean, I tell you what's on my YouTube. It's exactly what you're seeing here. Although I guess if you miss a stream, you can go back. But I do try to have the streams go live either the following day or on the next stream day around like 11:45 a.m. EST. So where you are, that would probably be in, well, it would definitely be in the PM. I just don't know what PM that would be. What, like 5, 6? Because you're, what, about 5 or 6 hours ahead of me? Right, Wolf Slash? Being across the pond and all. Which, that always threw me. Whenever things are referred to as ponds, but I look at that and I'm like, that's a lake. It's 1:13 a.m. Okay, so 8... it's 7:13 right now, so do the math for me. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. I'm having trouble. My brain is having trouble. I can't count while I'm... it's the weird shit where it's like, oh, it's really hard to count when my brain is doing too many things all at once. That was a fuck up. This is why I kind of would like it if I could turn off the other party members, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm just doing this until the achievement pops. That's basically what's going on here. Yeah, also if you want my YouTube channel, it's on the it's in the below the stream. There's an archive button. Yeah, I want to do that and see, because ideally, if I could multi-stream, it would make it so I wouldn't even have to export the Twitch VOD to YouTube, because it would just be a YouTube video instead. I don't know if that would be better or not. I'm obviously not trying to manage my YouTube for maximum stuff, because it's not like I edit my videos or anything. It's just straight up the full thing. So like my analytics are all fucking just demolished. Like they are not like the algorithm probably has me on like some of the lowest runs just from like average watch time and total views. Hey Gab, how's it going, my man? Thanks for dropping by. You are here for some high octane action of the completely non-repetitive variety. Doing fine, thanks. Nice. I appreciate the correct usage of the apostrophe, indicating that you have in fact dropped a letter. That is good.
Show me what you got.
A man after my own heart. Because I don't know about anyone else here. I don't necessarily know if I like it about myself or dislike it about myself, but anytime I see people type online, I'm like, how the hell did you not read through it before you hit post and catch all of those misspellings or those other things? Like, I understand a lot of people, it's just like they just don't care. It's like they'll post online as though they are just kind of like texting, where it's like, oh yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's more about the vibe and the general flow. But in my head, I'm just like, God damn it, use the correct words. Words are the words for the reason, so I understand exactly what the fuck you're saying, and I don't have to try and decode anything. God damn it. If I wanted to decode stuff, I would go, I don't know, learn Morse. Teach English for a living, I kind of have to. Okay. Nice. What, like, pet peeve? Anytime someone uses the word loose instead of lose. Like, oh, like they're going to lose the match, lose the soccer game, and they use LOOSE instead of LOSE, and I'm just like, bro, the fuck do you mean? What do you mean?
Let's go, Kiwi.
God damn it!
My turn.
I think I've already talked about it on. Damn, wait, was that? Yeah, right. I think I've already talked about it on stream as well, where like. Everyone always says, like, oh yeah, like, there, and there, so difficult. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean difficult? How do you mean difficult? One of them has an apostrophe, so that one's easy. That one is by default, they are. And then you just need to have some level of comprehension for the others, where it's here and there. Oh, my golly, there you go. And now the last one fits into every other situation that the other two don't make sense. Like, it's like, my God, it's not that difficult. Also, THEIR, it's like, right, like the I is there because it's mine or theirs, right? Hey, 50 man, how's it going, man? I felt country when I say my English is not the yellow from the egg. What fucking saying is that? I don't comprehend. Yeah, how's it going, 50 man? Thanks for dropping by. We're having a uproarious conversation about English grammar and syntax and clarity of speech. How exciting, I know, right? While we play this Japanese JRPG. This is the best part of the... Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. See, how do I say? So it really depends on, I guess, how the egg is being prepared. Right? I agree that the yellow is the best part of a sunny side up egg or like an over easy egg. However, if you are giving me a hard boiled egg, right? I like the white of that more. Just waiting for Fantasy Star Online 2. Okay, nice. Wasn't that originally on like the Microsoft store or whatever? Or am I thinking of something else? Start at 2, that's 12 a.m. now. Ooh, God, Jesus Christ, how big is the game? Or is it more just a matter of how slow is the internet? Because, like, that seems crazy to me. Okay, just keep on going. 5 at a time. Gonna take a bit. So what happens when you need to get through over 1,000 enemies and you are just fucking doing this. PS4 version around 50 to 60 gigabytes? Okay. Huh. Is your PS4 hardwired, like Ethernet, or is it going off of Wi-Fi? Because that's one thing that I do make sure I have, at least for streaming. I have a little desk over there where I have an Ethernet going from the router, and it wraps around the entire room. Because my Ethernet thing is back there in like this closet, and it has to go across one wall, across another wall, over to a desk, just to make sure I can have my consoles Etherneted for if I ever stream them. I've only played that game once. But it's a catchy song. Oh my God, it's stuck in my head for no reason. Show me what you got. The patch for English on the Japanese version says you can resume the download, but it's going to be downloaded to 65. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to risk that. But okay, so it's on PlayStation. Because I feel like I've heard of Phantasy Star Online 2. Like, has it been out for a while? Or am I thinking of Phantasy Star Online 1? There we go. Victory pose 1,000 times. SP plus 300. How cool. The nice part about this grind, at the very least, is that I don't have to worry about my resources. Because, one, I'm only using Tiara, and two, the tower, it's basically, when you go back out to there, it's like you're going back to the overworld. On the PC version where my main is on the JP server. Ah, okay.
Let's go, Chewie.
Oh, wait, okay. That I was misunderstanding. Okay, so you said the PS4 version is about that size because I asked how big the game was, but you're downloading on PC. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm understanding. And is it through Steam, or is it through some Phantasy Star Online 2 launcher? Because I don't know how well Steam is established in, like, Japan and whatnot. There we go. Let's go. Like, I'm very tempted to check. I think it's on launcher, but it launches through the patch software. Okay. But not Steam. Okay.
Show me what you got.
What are your download speeds right now?
My turn.
Because I mean, I'm going off of Verizon, just base level Verizon, which is still pretty darn good because it's at least fiber,
Don't let your guard down.
like single point fiber, not like Comcast where it's like neighborhood level connectivity.
My turn.
Good.
My turn.
Go. Hey, keep back again with the grind. Yes, but this is a different grind. What? Back at yes, we're back at it again with the enemy grind. We finished the money grind last time, and now we are just going. We found one of the tower fights that has 5 enemies. I didn't want to explore more, although I guess I possibly could have gone to like maybe the Fairy Fencer F wiki and looked up, see if like the tower wiki has like all the fights listed, and try to find one that was 6 and prep that prior to stream. But I didn't want to, because I wanted to take a shower before stream, because I didn't take a shower last night. So I wanted to feel clean. Wanted the clean Bison on stream. So it's around 350 megabytes per second at the moment. You when downloading in use, but it seems to be doing it slow. Okay, interesting. Weird.
My turn.
There we go. But yeah, basically we are just going until that achievement pops. Maybe at wait, what the fuck did I? What the fuck just happened? There we go. Okay. Maybe at whatchamacallit, maybe at an hour I will stop to see one to take a little break, because I didn't actually run 3 minutes of ads in the break time. I only did 1 minute, so I honestly don't have an hour of pre-roll-less stream. But so maybe I'll stop at like 45 minutes of streaming and see to run ads, and also check to see how much is left. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I'm only expecting today's stream to be about an hour and a half. Hopefully booking my flight tomorrow night. Noise. Remind me, did you tell me where you were going? Or am I a forgetful idiot?
Don't let your guard down.
Tokyo. Nice. Got any planned travel destinations? What's the name of the tower? Sukesu's Tower, I think. And we're in Fairy Fencer F, not Advent Dark Force, specifically. Also, I think at this point, I don't know if it would be worth it in terms of unlocking more things, more stories, because I would need to go unlock the swords, and the amount of time it would take me to unlock the swords versus trying to figure out where to go for 2nd week. Okay, you're going for 2 weeks. I only went for 1 week. I mean, it's emotionally draining, but I would suggest going to Hiroshima and going to the Peace Memorial, specifically the museum, but the memorial is like the entire park. 3? Oh, you're gone for 3 weeks. Okay, nice. I only went to Hiroshima for 1 day, but it was a very beautiful city. Very, yeah, good gelato right by the Peace Museum, and also a very good bakery that I had some delicious bread. Maybe you should go somewhere different than that. Okay. But yeah, like, I mean, there are plenty of good places. I only spent a day in Hiroshima. I spent about a day in Osaka, I think. I took the bullet train from Tokyo down to Hiroshima, and then from Hiroshima to Osaka, then from Osaka back to Tokyo. All bullet train. Bullet train's fun. Hi, it's just the bullet train. It's great. It's fun. It's fast. You feel it in your feet. It's awesome. Like, it's so good. Although one regret that I will have to rectify the next time I go back, I need to get a bento box. Like, I didn't get one of them train bento boxes. I just got, oh, what did I get? I got did I get yakisoba for the train? I know I got dango for the train, which was delicious. Interesting, like, taste. Like, I wasn't expecting it to taste the way it did, but it was still good. I got one of them puddings, the pudding cups. Was surprised that the syrup on the bottom was like coffee flavored. Didn't like that, but liked the pudding. Good texture. It's like that. The only floor of 5 enemies and is the floor with the most. Okay. Well, glad that I sussed that out by myself real quick. That kind of sucks. Because once again, this is an achievement that is base game. So I guess this would be the easier of the two to get versus 100 million gold. But that's absurd. That you wouldn't even in the DLC, the fact that you wouldn't add a 6-person fight. Like, what the fuck? Game. Sorry, I went to go second last trip and could smell lovely curry bread. Dude, it was great. Dude, fucking Japanese bread, awesome. Although I have a feeling that Japanese bread follows the same way that American bread does, and it's just like, for whatever reason, bread needs sugar in it. It's like, bro, why do you need sugar in your bread? It's like, because you make it taste better. But it does taste good. I had some curry bread. Melon soda is good. Yes, melon soda is delicious. Melon pan is good too. Melon bread. Ooh, had some of that when I was in, where did I have that? Yes, I remember I had that. I had that, what's it called? It's like the part Tokyo. It's one of like the wards. Is it Fukushima? Or where the US naval base is. Like, there's a big like US like military like population there. And I went there, and it was the closest I think I got to being. Okay, it's story time. It's story time. Yeah, what time is it's great. So okay, here's the story time. Young Bison was like, huh. There's a couple days that I have not necessarily planned. Like, I basically knew where I wanted to go in terms of general area each day of the trip. I was like, oh, I want to go to Akihabara. I want to go to Kyoto. I want to go to Hiroshima. And certain days were more set than others based on when I was scheduled to meet up with certain people. But one of the days was Akihabara, and a different day was, I forget where. I don't think Fukushima is the right name, but the area where there's like a U.S. naval base, pretty close. Like, there's big like maritime base and whatnot. Specifically because I wanted to go see a World War II like naval museum. That it was basically an old warship that was turned into a museum. It was really cool. I wanted to go see it. So I got on the train that morning and went to go do it. Like, I was one of like the only people there because it was raining out. It wasn't like a great day. It was like the only day where the weather was not immaculate my entire trip. And even then it was not bad. It wasn't raining hard. So I was like, okay, today I was originally going to go to Akihabara, but I feel like going on a warship in the rain is a little bit more timely. So that's what I did. And I went through the museum and it was great. Fantastic, highly suggest. Interesting. Because it's like a general museum on like the Pacific theater, which is an interesting thing to like learn about. I mean, and all the like boards and stuff that had information were in Japanese and English, so I was able to read the things, which was also nice. But I went there and it was like, okay, cool. And I did that like bright and early in the morning. Like I was in there at like 8:30, and I was out by like 10. And I was like, okay, well, what do I do from here? Like, I don't really have anything else to do in this area of Japan, but I'm here. And generally when I went to like the areas, I preferred to kind of stay there like for a good chunk of the day, just because like, while I do like the trains, I didn't want to spend all my time on the trains. I wanted to like see all the stuff walking around, like see the sights and just have some fun. Just chill. So after the museum, I was texting Rias, my mod, on Instagram, because, as I said, it was about like 9:30, 10 o'clock in Japan in the morning. So around here, Eastern Standard Time, it was also about 9, 10 o'clock in the evening. So I was just texting him, and like I saw on Google Maps as I was looking around for things to do that there was a Dunkin' Donuts in Japan. Now, this might not mean much to anyone in chat right now, other than maybe Fontano if he's still here, but I'm from Massachusetts, and what that means is that Dunkin' Donuts is in my blood. It is a breakfast donut chain that I really only ever eat donuts from, although I prefer honeydew donuts more preferably, but that's a smaller chain that's not as widespread or known. But it's kind of the meme in Massachusetts where there's a Dunkin' every mile, and also that you'll go to different Dunkin' for different food items. Like, oh, this Dunkin' makes good breakfast sandwiches, but this one has really good donuts, this one has the best coffee, right? And you know all of them. You got your Dunkies. Trains are nice and actually punctual, so I'm like, right? They're so amazing. On time, clean, silent, it's amazing. It's awesome. Fast, and just readily available, also pretty darn cheap. But yeah, so I saw on Google Maps that there was a Dunkin', and I was like, oh shit, that's awesome. So I text Rias, and I'm like, hey, you want something while I'm at Dunkin'? He's like, nah, I'm good. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's walk over to it. I hit go, and it says, hey, like, yeah, there might be, like, roads closed or whatever. And I was like, oh, yeah, whatever. I'm walking. I can just go around it, whatnot. I'm just walking, and I'm following the directions, and it's taking me. I'm going. It's a great time. Like, nice-ish day. The rain had stopped, and I was just chilling out. And I'm walking, and then, like, on my right, I walk by what seems to be, like, a preschool, kindergarten type thing. Kids outside, like, playing on like playground and whatnot. I'm like, oh, that's cool, that's cute, that's adorable. And then I like hit a corner like immediately after, and I look up and I see this big ass sign across the street, like across the way, that says, hey, like no trespassing. And I'm like, oh, okay, so don't go over there, don't go across the street because of trespassing. So, but the directions told me to take a right at the corner. So I was like, oh, no problem. So I take a right, and then I look up and I immediately see these big ass turnstiles, like really big turnstiles. Where people are coming back my way through turnstiles and then going forward from my direction, where like there's a chain that's just like kind of pulled back, and there's this dude who's like just looking at identification. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, in Japan, police officers and people can just like ask you at any time, hey, show me your identification, like that you're allowed to be here, that you're supposed to be here. So I didn't think anything of it, like as I was walking up. Then I walk up, and the guy at the fence is not Japanese. And I'm like, oh, interesting, okay, whatever. Like, and then he talks to me in like perfect American English, and he's like, hey, can I see your identification? And I go, oh yeah, sure. So I hand him my passport, thinking that that's the identification that he needed, because I'm in Japan, and maybe that's it. And he's like, do you have any other identification? And I went, oh yeah, sure. So I take out my wallet, and I hand him my driver's license. And I'm like, here you go. And he takes that, and he looks at it. And he goes, do you work here? And I go, no. I go, no, I'm just here for the Duncan. I just want Duncan. And he goes, this is a U.S. naval base. And I go, oh. Like, immediately going, oh no, I shouldn't be here. I can't get deported because of my desire for Duncan. That's the most New England thing I could think of. But I don't want it to happen to me right now. So then, like I said, I just wanted Duncan, and immediately I stopped hearing every word that came out of his mouth because he said something, general admission. So I think he was directing me to where I could potentially go and get into the naval base to go get Duncan. But every word that came out of his mouth, I translated as, get the fuck out of here, you dipshit. Don't cause trouble now. You're on like day 4 or day 3 of your 1 week vacation. Don't fuck it up now. And also, hey Gear, how's it going? As they say in Gears, work grind. Yes, well, yeah, right? So then I immediately get the hell out of there and I'm like, I just need to get away. I just need to get away. Physically, I need to get distance between me and this US naval base. Like, bad juju going on here. So I then walk down the street, and a nice, like, I'd say middle-aged Japanese lady is just like standing outside by like a shop, and she says hi, and I say hi back, and she's like, oh, would you like a cinnamon roll? And I go, well, I said hi, so yeah, I'm obligated to purchase a cinnamon roll from you now, especially because I can't get donuts. So yeah, that's how I also bought a really fucking good cinnamon roll in Japan. It was an interesting shop because probably would not fly by US building codes. But basically, if the door was like a foot to my right, it's a sliding sideways door, like honestly like pretty like immaculate, like wooden one. It slides. Then there's about a me width amount of space between the windows and the order counter. And that's it. There are no seats, there's nothing. It is purely a, you buy it and you walk right out onto the sidewalk. But it was a really fucking good, cinnamon roll. It was like, oh, it was so tasty, man. Oh, I would buy a few more of those. And I ate it, and like they gave me napkins, and like it was like big enough to, like, that when I bit into it, like some of the cream cheese frosting like got on my nose, and I was like, oh, this is really good. And it was like all over my hands, and like I had to use like, I didn't know where the nearest bathroom was, but luckily it was raining, so I just like used some rainwater to like help get the stickiness off, and use the napkins to like dry them. But I was like, oh god, that was a really good thing. Can we do takoyaki? Pretty darn good. One thing that I am surprised about, just from generally, I think, watching anime, it does not have the internal texture that one would think it would have. I don't know if you would concur with that, 50 Mira, but whenever I saw takoyaki, my imagination of the inside of a takoyaki was a lot more firm, right? But it's a lot more, it's a lot looser, it's a lot wetter than one would normally think. When I would see takoyaki being made in anime and all that other stuff, and held even on like cooking channels and stuff, I always visualized and thought the internal would be like, not necessarily pancake flavor, but pancake texture. Like it would be more firm. But that's also coming from someone from Massachusetts who has regularly had like clam cakes and other things growing up throughout his life. I get the teppanyaki too, this time with Gus. Ooh, yeah, dude. Wait, did I get teppanyaki? I know when I was at Osaka Castle, I think it was Osaka Castle. They had like food stands just around the perimeter of the place, like around the first perimeter, and they were selling like things like the coins or whatever, or maybe it was, yeah, I think it was the coins. And there was one with like red bean, one was chocolate, one with custard. I think I got the custard one. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones. I think I also made sure I got one of the fish red bean ones like the pastry that's shaped like a fish but filled with red bean paste. Red bean paste. Or more pizama. Ah, okay. I never didn't have pizama. But having the nikuman, the meat buns from the convenience stores, oh dude, so fucking good. Like so good that when I came back to the US the first time I went to H Mart, I was like, I need to get some of these freezer ones so I can steam them at home. Man, dude, they're so good. And I also had the there are a few nights where I just went to a nearby convenience and just picked up a whole bunch of snacks because I was like, I need to try these Japanese snacks to see if they're good. And I got like those bamboo shoots where it's like, oh, it's either the bamboo shoots or the mushrooms that's all the rage. I didn't have any of the mushrooms. I don't know which one I prefer, but I do like the combo of the ingredients, especially ones with mozzarella and ooh, that sounds delicious. That sounds like a classy, high quality pizza roll, like the fucking like the pizza bagels that company sells, pizza rolls instead. Ooh, fuck me up with those. Again, maybe that could be a stream sub goal. Fucking, I'll go down to Market Basket or Walmart, buy some fucking pizza rolls, and I will put them in the oven, make them not on camera, but while the stream is going, and then I will eat them on stream. Can't be cake all the time. Gotta spice it up with some other food groups. Other junk food groups, but food groups nonetheless. There we go. But okay, we're at about 40 some odd minutes, so I'll get to 45, and that's when I will call it for break, and then we can check the kill count as we're going. But thank you everyone for dropping. Like honestly, thank you everyone for dropping by on the grind stream, because it's just the same thing happening over and over again. But it is a great time talking to all of you. And thank you Wolfslash for meeting the sub goal that got me to do this. You might be asking, hey, why didn't I do the same kind of sub goal for ADF? And the reason for that is that, one, I had a lot less achievements in that game. Two, it would have required at least one entire new playthrough of that game. Additionally, I think it would have required me at least getting the other two routes that I didn't get, which would require potentially another third full playthrough of the game, which I think would grow irksome and tiresome relatively quickly. So I just figured it would probably be best for me to just say, hey, let's go back to the OG game, because there is something to be learned by comparing the OG versus ADF, where I think I said last stream, looking at it, I prefer this game's combat with 3 characters over the 6. It's also a lot more stable of a game. And I think I like it. They don't shoehorn in as many, or it doesn't feel like they shoehorn in as many unneeded dungeons. Like, as I said, the start of the game immediately jumps you into a combat instead of a dungeon instead, which I prefer. But it also does not have some of the improvements. It doesn't have dashing and other stuff. But the way that it presents information, I think, is better in terms of like the combos and the other things. Also, visually, I just think it's kind of better. Like, there are certain differences between the two, because ADF is not necessarily just like a re-release of the base game. It is, as far as I understood, they took effectively like all the assets and stuff, or a lot of the assets, and put them into their newer engine, right? Because they moved from DX whatever 10 to the 11, so they had to change some things. which is why like the pictures and the icons and all the other stuff look a lot crisper in ADF. But a lot of the borders and other such things are not the same. But I think it's also a matter of like I prefer having 3 people on the field because the icons and stuff can be bigger. Also, the numbers aren't as big, right? Like, how do I say? Previously, the S rank DLC fairies in ADF were given like, oh, plus 1,000 attack and all that other stuff, whereas the DLC ones in this one are C rank, but they still give more than even S ranks, and it's like giving like 150, right? It doesn't feel like there's as much arbitrary number in beginning for no good reason. It's just what it is, which I prefer. Okay, so that I am at 46 minutes live, so first of all, let's save. I haven't saved the entire time. Let's do play data. I am at 9,671, so let's round out. That's 330 divided by 5, 330 divided by 5, 6, to get the 30, then the 31, and then 6, so that's 67 more fights to get up there, as far as I calculate, as long as I'm calculating correctly. But I am going to take a quick break for the sake of it, because also, as I said, what I'm going to do after this is I am going to once again beat the game, but in this game, I'm going to beat Fairy Fencer F using my completed or near completed save file. That way we can see one of the character endings as well. But yeah, so I will be right back in approximately, 3 minutes. So hang out. Okay, and I am back. So let's get back into the game, and let's get back to the grind. Ugh. We're back. Indeed we are. Oof. Okay. So I guess what I can do is, because I don't know how much more I can talk about any random topics, because this was another thing last stream where it became hard to just rattle off the top of my head about any random thing. So if anyone has any, you know, any random question they want me to answer, random AMA, ask me anything. I have an answer for you. Don't know if it'll be the right answer or a good answer, but I have an answer. I'm a genius, don't you know? My IQ is like... That's a number. I wonder, are there online IQ tests? Probably. Maybe I'll do that after the stream. Or maybe that's what I'll do, because this is going to be a short stream anyway. Maybe I can do an IQ test on stream. Okay, manga you kept up with, like, as soon as chapter is out, you go and read it. Yes, Danger in My Heart, Boku no Kokoro no Yobayatsu, adorable romance manga. Also, Chainsaw Man, also really fun. What other ones? Yeah, also game audio. Oh, sorry, my bad. Thank you for catching that. Basically, what I have is I have a thing that catches all PC audio. That way, when I have my YouTube playlists doing the Trails OST for background music and the starting screen, and also on the break screen, it catches it. But I also have game-specific audio in OBS. So right now I have it set to pick up only audio from the executable that is Fairy Fencer F. However, it's also being on the computer, so it catches both if they're both active. I do have a speaker mute, but I don't have a game-specific mute. Gentleman is great. I'm also following Ichi. Yes, Ichi is so fucking good. Also, welcome to Demon School Irma-kun. I really like that one as well. Trying to think of other ones that I really like. Blue Box. That one. Wait, is it? I think yeah. Blue Box. Blue Box is really good. Any others? Yeah, Irakio, the manga. Yeah, right. God, I just remember when they fucking did the Clara song, just out of nowhere in that one. And what was it? Was it season 1 where they like a Clara song immediately? That was really good. With like the family. But yeah. Any others? See, like if I were looking at my list of manga, then I could probably tell you what ones I'm like always excited for. I wish I had a third arm so I could pick up my phone and check, but I can't. Yeah, I mean, I'd say those are the ones. Also, when I think of it, One Punch Man. Because One Punch Man is it's probably my single favorite, like, anime season. Like, season 1 of One Punch Man is just, like, is probably the closest thing I have to, like, a comfort show. Where it's just, like, it's just so good. Season 1 is so fucking good, man. So I started seeing this co-op run of Elden Ring with a mate. Nice, and bought the DLC. I don't know if the mod DLC makes some problems or if the NBA asphalt for changing the resolution of the game, but after starting the normal Elden Ring version, I got softened for 80 days, but that doesn't affect me, right? I would presume it's... I think it's whenever you are connected to... If you have, like, any mod enabled and you connect to, like, the official servers, it does stuff like that. Which man is also great, but personally I prefer... So, okay, I can agree with... Okay. I can agree with that, with certain, not stipulations, but focuses, right? The story and character arcs of Mob Psycho 100 are by and far away better, right? I think, like, the character arc of Mob and Reagan and basically every character in that entire fucking manga is phenomenal, along with the anime. And additionally, I think there's more of like an actual cohesive plot to the thing. But One Punch Man Season 1, specifically, it's just like really good animation. It's just awesome. I've never heard before Seamless Co-op. Maybe they changed that. Maybe. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it might be worth it to go check out like the Seamless Co-op like mod comment form or something like that. See if that's. But yeah, like God, Mob Psycho is just one of like is one of the greatest anime / manga like I think ever. Like it is a manga and anime that knows that it's okay to end, right? They didn't try to go for longer than they absolutely needed to. They did the 3 seasons. They didn't add like any filler. Like there was very small amounts. Like even if you could call it filler, it was really just expansion of stuff that already happened anyway. In fact, they honestly lost out on some of the other stuff, like the like some of the side plot lines from the manga that is just like shown, where it's like the like 2 of the kids that Risu, is it Risu? Yeah, Mob's brother trains. The one that makes fire and the one that can do some telekinesis, like they become leaders of rival gangs unknowingly, and they're gonna go fight each other, and they're like, "Oh wait, you're cool," and that's like just completely dropped from the anime because it's just like told in between chapters. But like everything about it is just so great. All the openings, all the endings, the songs, the in episode songs, like the voice acting. I watched the Japanese dub, mind you. I don't know about the English, but I presume it's as good, or at least passable. And it's just so effing good, man. Like, you know a show is good when, like, you will constantly rewatch certain scenes, and it will, like, the emotional resonance will not fade, right? Like, specifically the scene with, where, you know, Reagan's fucked up. I'm not gonna, like, spoil exactly what happens. Reagan's fucked up majorly. Stuff happens, and then you know, Mob forgives him and wishes him a happy birthday. All right, that scene is so emotionally resonant, and it's not like there's not a lot of dialogue. It's just music and animation, and it's so good. My cousin knows the season 1 opening called 99. Season 2 is 99.1. Season 3 is just exactly. It's called 1 because it's all about percentages, right? 99%, 99.9%, and then when you're 100%, that's also 1.001. 1 and only 1. And it was also by 1. By the author that is 1. Like, I really enjoy it, because it's like, it gets there. They, like, because it's also, like, given an idea that's, like, he's not incomplete anymore. He's not outside of some level of control. Like, he's getting more and more up to his limit, and then he finalizes. And also, just, like, the one and only 1, it's just a really good line, and it works well. With the animation going, and it turns into the word 1. It's like, oh. In the specific part, like, I think it's like 17 seconds into that 3rd opening, where Mob's spinning around, and then it goes to, like, Reagan, and he spins around, and he points, and it's just like, oh, that's sex right there. That's just sex. That's so good. That's my Tumblr sexy man right there. That's my Tumblr sexy man. Still the fucking funniest bit of internet lore right there. Reagan Arataka losing to Sans Undertale in the Tumblr sexy man what was it, 2022 or whatever, contest by a single vote. I think it was. Absolutely wild. And then like the fun fan, not fan theory, but like fan lore draw where it's like, oh yeah, that one hey, we did it! Woo! Got 10,000 enemies and all the achievements. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Play data. 10,000. Yo! It's a palindrome number! That was fast. Yeah, indeed. In the words of Beatrice, congratulations. I suppose. Unless that's a different Beatrice. But, let's save, and then let's also get an ending. Why don't we? So we are loading my save one playthrough. Beatrice or Umaneka. Okay, I've never played Umaneka. I was thinking Beatrice from ReZero. Okay, so one cool thing about this, I have the hidden party members, which are Apollonius and also Lola, because she is a recruitable party member in the game. She is one of the two hidden party members. Yeah, that's that. It's really that simple. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it is that simple, and yeah. So we are going to do this fight with Apollonius and Lola in the party, because why the fuck not? She is the only one that does not have all the weapons maxed, or all her stuff maxed, just because she wasn't in the party, I think, for the majority of like a lot of the grinding. Because to get her, you need to be on New Game Plus, because you need to do all of her Fury mission like things, and some of those are New Game Plus locked. Yeah, seeing levels go into 3 digits. Idea Factory should like their signal. Well, see, the thing is, this is only because of the DLC. The DLCs are there are 3 DLCs. Each one is it's like Break Your Limit 1, Break Your Limit 2, Break Your Limit 3, and each one raises the level cap. Normally, I think the level cap is 99. So it is only through DLC that I'm able to get this strong. Yeah, so let's go. Yeah, so once again, back to here. Tiara Fang, what a surprise. Yeah, Fool Vagard will arrive soon. We just want the ending.
It'll be a historic bloodbath.
Bloodbath?
Sherman,
Okay, yeah.
settle this once and
Sure, let's settle this once and for all, a Shoyman.
friggin' annoying. Let's do this.
So that because the absurdity of the very first video game. Yeah.
Activating Eruption Edge.
Eruption Edge. Yeah. You're not supposed to be able to beat Sherman in this, in this phase.
Sherman, your efforts are futile.
Yeah. Look, you're supposed to lose to him there. That's the Val of God. Kill him. Yeah, no, we're not gonna kill you. Can't kill her. She can. Try to remember the past. Oh no, woe's me. He kills her because of their stuff. He led the, yeah. You know about their very first game? Compile Heart? I thought, did they not start with Neptunia? Val God is coming. Hey, watch out.
If you kill Tiara, the
The
world
will be
Save one life, or the lives of many.
I think if Apollonius isn't here, I think Pippin says that.
What are you gonna do, Fang?
What are you gonna do, Fang? I'm Canadian.
Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! I'm so handsome in this picture. Yeah.
And with fan.
Yeah, there we go. End of the world, but we're just gonna let the Vile God happen. Hey, Bernard, and you're gonna get stabbed because you have no idea. No, Idea Factory, of which empires, but okay. No, I don't know what Idea Factory's first thing was.
He was a
Still thought it was Neptunia, if you asked me. Oh my God! Look, it's the Vile God, and he's jumping in, stabbing it.
vile god.
I'm surprised that there's no
This
sound
sword
effect
I
for the
surrender
stab.
My body, my soul, and my wish unto you, so that you may receive it.
You may receive it, man. Oh no! Alright, do you still have Sherman's stupid head? Yeah, you do. You still look goofy. Fuck yeah.
Is that Sherman?
Love it. First RPG is a roguelike dungeon crawler called Spectre Tower, where you explore towers of an increasingly higher number. Ah, interesting. I'm not joking. The file dungeon has 10,000. Jesus Christ! Are there at least skips to move forward some level of floors? Oh, Zatchbell 2. That's another one that like immediately, as soon as an episode or a chapter comes out, I read that because that shit's awesome. Fucking love Zatchbell. Zatch Bell! You know who's got the power. You know who's got to cast that spell. Yeah, and he has Tyranny. Yeah.
This'll be quick.
Well, affecting around two is lets you skip 50 floors. That's not enough. That's not nearly enough. Magical Lance. Magical Magnum! Oh my God, she's got a Magnum? That doesn't seem like a Magnum. How much damage? Miss. Fucking get bodied, bitch. Let's just do combo. Fucking 77,000 off of that. Hey, that's some of the PMP dungeons are so, yeah, right?
My power surges.
That surges! Yeah. Yeah, my body. I'm a weak bitch.
You bore the full brunt of that attack.
Oh! Let me just start with less HP than the cost of the basic spell. So that's a solo for that dungeon? No. 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 No, I'm gonna. Because I'm also not into dungeon explorers all that much. What the? So every mage starts with a spell that kills you if you. Oh, and you use HP for. So it's not HP and MP, it's just HP is MP. Give you the God's power. Time to go Super Saiyan! I'm a Super Saiyan lesbian.
Still, I'm grateful. I'll defeat.
Oh God. All I can think of is Dragon's Ball Z. Fucking. There we go. You're bodied. Yep, easy. Yay! What power? I'm Canadian.
Jeez, he's too strong. So unfair.
It's fine.
Maybe the power of the
Oh no, it's fine.
thing. You are.
You can't save me, Fang! You dumb bitch! You gotta kill me!
Fang. Shh, are you planning? It was. I have no. And do it so fast.
Come on, bro, you gotta kill me! Okay, quick, while I'm finishing up this game, someone look up a good IQ test that I can take online.
Shut up.
Shut up!
Stop your jabbering.
I'm gonna kill
I'm not
you.
gonna hold back anymore.
Also, one thing about the game is that save slots are also randomly generated due to being a. Oh,
Vile God.
fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck that shit right there! Fuck that shit right there, sonny.
You don't belong in this world.
Here we go. Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. Yeah, you got stabbed, vile god Sherman. You're gonna die.
Goddess, I beg you.
Seal the vile god. For good.
Yes.
Thing?
Oh! Forgot that she's in the swimsuits. Blah, 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 blah. Shake the screen, shake the screen. That makes it seem like it's more effective. Oh my god, look, it's a tower now. Dun, 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 dun.
What a relief.
Yo, what's up, Iga?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I already.
Okay, and then you're gonna go talk to, what, Marianne?
What?
Yeah. So apparently, I think in the ADF route, in the Vile God route, you actually get Marianne as a partner. Like, she's a party member, which is pretty neat.
The cherry blossoms have bloomed
Yo.
beautifully this year.
Oh my god, look, Emily's happy in this timeline because Apollonius isn't dead because he didn't off himself because I was over level 40 when I fought him the second time.
Indeed.
Yay! Happiness!
The sun is shining.
Yes. Go.
It's all
It's all good.
Are you guys?
no worries.
I'm Canadian. I'm going on a trip.
Perfection. Hey, why not?
So.
Okay, let's go.
I get
Skipping through it because if there is a unique thing, I just don't want to.
Well, it seems no.
There we go.
plan.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I.
Sounds.
I've always felt trapped by my bloodline.
That's all over
But
now.
that's all over now.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Fang. Now then, let's go, Kiwi. The journey to discover my true self awaits.
Yeah, so this is different because the other one was Fang sending her off. Bright. So bright. Ah. Brightness.
Man, I'm hungry. I could go for some ramen.
I'm hungry too.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
You?
Ramen's great, but I personally feel like eating curry rice. How about it? My treat.
All right. If that's the case, let's have curry today.
Oh my god, Aaron got defused from Fang's brain and didn't actually get reabsorbed with the goddess. Holy shit.
Say, why are you here?
Ah.
Didn't you go back to the goddess?
That's what I thought, but I'm not sure. It's weird, but I think I have a theory for why I got to stay in this world.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Do you really want to know?
Because it was Fang's wish.
Yeah. Get to the point.
When we were bathed in the goddess's light, I think you wished to stay with me forever.
What? Are you an idiot or something?
How rude. I'm smarter than you, at least.
Well, I guess it is what it is. After all, fencers and fairies are like two hearts beating as one.
Yeah, smarter than Fang is still low, but yeah, it's not a very high bar.
We're going to be together forever. Always.
Yeah. And this is a lot better than the slightly bittersweet ending of the ADF base. Because I got the Aaron character ending. So hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. There we go. Then, yeah, got all those. Any other things that I want to show off? Nope. Oh yeah, so it just starts you into the next run through. Hey, look, it's the opening cutscene 3 days ago. So weird how it does not take you directly to the title screen. It just jumps you immediately into the next playthrough. It's really weird. Anyway, congratulations, thank you very much. Yeah, as you can see, there's no dungeon here. There's no escape the prison dungeon. It just immediately goes into this fight right here, which is really nice. Like, I prefer this because it's just immediate into action and story, which I think is far better, frankly, in terms of pacing, because what matters most is the combat. I think one field couldn't download, so I had to close it. Ooh, damn. Sucks. There we go. And then, yeah, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to load. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna save 99, I guess. Gonna reload that one. the one right before the final boss, and then I'm going to use a return wing, because also I realized I had never got to show this in ADF. Oh, can I not? Okay, wait. System load. Yeah, here, we'll just go into this one. Sunflower, there we go. Godly Revival. Yeah. Yo, look at the goddess. A lot more of her stuff has been taken out. The S rank one takes off a lot of the chest part. Oh my god, how scandalous. And that's all I wanted to show. What, were you expecting something classy from me, chat? You ain't getting that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the end screen for about 15 seconds just to end the... just for a way to end the VOD, and then I will, I don't know, look up fucking IQ test for me to do. So I'll be out for a hot second. There we go. And I'm back. Okay.